My name is Ben Summerfield, and I'm currently about to commence a marketing internship role at PointsBet. There are a multitude of reasons why I decided to do a Bachelor of Business Marketing. One of the main reasons I chose this course is I believe a marketing course opens up the most gateways in the business world. Understanding a buyer's consuming process and the tactics behind persuading a buyer's decision to make a transaction on a product, I believe are the most important skills that can be learned and transferred into any other business job. I also selected this course as it plays into my strengths as an individual. I like to consider myself a good communicator, and through this marketing course, I've been able to play to my strengths in various circumstances, such as leading and working in teams for group projects with a bunch of people from all walks of life that I've only just met. As I consider myself a social person, meeting new people is also a reason I decided to do this particular course. This heavily influenced my decision to do marketing, as I'm very passionate about meeting new people, and I think it's a fear that everyone needs to overcome and an important life skill to learn as an individual to help you navigate the business world, but also life. In terms of selecting to do the placement, that decision came from wanting to see how I could apply all my marketing knowledge in a practical sense to a working environment. I've always been one to seize opportunities in life, and when this placement was recommended to me by a friend, I really wanted to take this opportunity to gain a head start from the pack by getting an early start and gaining work experience at a thriving, exciting company. During my internship at PointsBet, I hope to work with like-minded people who will challenge me as I want to build on my pre-existing knowledge of marketing. I would like to learn more in depth the different sections of marketing which we have touched on previously throughout some of my university subjects, such as social, SEM, CRM, to name a few. With this internship, I also expect to have a mentor who will guide me in the right direction and will help me complete tasks. As I progress, I hope they are by my side to answer my questions about tasks I am not sure on or need more clarification on. This will help me gain my confidence in completing tasks in the future and will help me gradually become more independent and comfortable in completing tasks. This will ultimately help me better understand the environment I'm operating within. Another expectation I have for my internship is to have a helpful and driven team that I will get along with. I believe this is so important for any workspace to be productive and successful. I hope for a team that pushes me, but also likes to have a laugh and a bit of fun. Morale is so important in a workplace, and I hope to work hard, but also make friends out of my new co-workers. After my internship is complete, I expect to be able to apply these skills I have learned into any marketing role. I expect that one day when I leave my role at PointsBet, I'll have enough expertise and training to transfer my skill to any other marketing job. In terms of work experience, I've only had 2 jobs in the past that have helped me prepare for this marketing internship role. One of the jobs was I worked at a Thirsty Camel bottle store, and the other job, which I currently still do, is I'm a tennis coach at my old school, Brighton Grammar School. Although these jobs aren't directly related to marketing, these jobs have provided me the soft skills that will transfer over to my marketing internship. Through these jobs, I have learned excellent communication skills and teamwork skills, as I've had to organise Year 7s into effective training drills, and I've also trained new employees at Thirsty Camel. With my past work experience, I've also learned organisation skills as I've had to plan and schedule for weeks ahead regarding team selections and organising deliveries from suppliers every week at Thirsty Camel. With my work experience at PointsBet, I believe it will be very challenging at times, as I'll have to learn a bunch of new skills and how to operate their platforms all at once in a short period of time. On the other hand, I also think the work experience will be quite fun and a nice change from assignments. I'm also a sports fan myself, So working around a company that revolves around sport, I believe will prove to be quite interesting and exciting for myself. I also believe it will feel quite rewarding to finally learn how to apply all my knowledge on marketing in a practical sense and feel my impact being made at the business. Personally, I believe my biggest challenges will be completing tasks under time pressure. A weakness I've had in the past is completing exams under time pressure, and a task to a similar nature will be no exception. Although I've improved on this area a lot since my years at university, it's still an area I struggle in. To improve on this area, I'll make sure to read the task carefully, taking a deep breath, and ask questions whenever I feel like I'm not on the right track. Another big challenge I'll face is learning all these new interfaces. Although I'm very adaptable, learning a new interface like Facebook ads will always prove to be a challenge. Navigating a platform I'm not familiar with will always be a challenge that I'm excited yet nervous to embrace. I need to ensure myself that I'm not going to understand it straight away, as it will feel like a foreign language to me, and that the more I practice on these interfaces, the more I'll be comfortable navigating these platforms. Another challenge I may face is the maths side of marketing. Maths has never been my strong point throughout my schooling and university time. Learning new marketing formulas and memorizing them will prove to be challenging for me. Although it isn't my area of strength, I'm always up for a challenge, and I find that I might surprise myself in areas I consider my weakness. One fear I have is getting something wrong that will affect the business or my co-workers' workload if done incorrectly. Another fear I have is my co-workers not liking me or finding me more of an obstacle that makes their day longer rather than a helping hand they can rely on. Although these fears aren't very rational in some sense, there's always a doubt that seeps into your mind when entering a new environment where you are required to learn a bunch of new skills and to work with a bunch of new people. On a more positive note, my hopes are basically the opposite to my fears. I hope that I get along with my co-workers and that I have a safe working space where I always feel comfortable to ask questions and talk to my teammates. I hope to not make many mistakes, but when I evidently do, I hope to receive constructive criticism from my mentor and my co-workers to improve on next time and to not make the same mistake again. Success through this course for me involves a few factors. The main factor, which I have mentioned previously, is through this placement, I want to learn to be confident with various skills where if I was to leave my internship at PointsBet, I'd be able to transfer my skills into any other marketing job. Learning new tasks and completing them to a high standard is an important part of any new job. And although that is deemed important, success for me must also include me enjoying the work I am doing. My placement will feel very unsuccessful in my eyes if I don't enjoy the process. Overall, my main goal through this experience is to learn a variety of new skills I can apply towards any marketing or business related job and to enjoy the process along the way.